Hey guys, it is me Simone. Welcome back. In this video, we're going to be playing around with my June craft kits and we're making this cute card. Now, I've had this idea for this card ever since I went through my June craft kit. I mentioned that I had already written down some ideas already. So basically, off camera, I got a piece of craft paper which I embossed with that 3D tree bark embossing folder from Tim Holtz. And I'm going over it with some distress oxides and vintage photo in walnut stain. And just kind of accentuating some of the different wood features and giving it some depth. And then I'm splattering some water on it. I'm a wee bit upset with myself. So you guys see it in some of my videos. I bought a pad of drawing paper from Dollar Tree to use for like ink blending and stuff. So I wouldn't I won't say waste it, but it wouldn't just be on my glass plate and then I had to wipe it up or try to get like a piece of paper and wipe it up or whatever. I would have a dedicated little pad to use and I could cut it up on my art journal and whatever kind of stuff. Oh gosh, all these noises. I keep dropping stuff. But sadly, I forgot about that and it kind of frustrates me a wee bit that I keep forgetting to use it, like pull it out and put it on my table for those times where I am getting a little messy. Because I love my glass table, but scraping paint off of it's a little bit annoying. So I just glued it down. I used some marker strip glue that I got from Tuesday Morning. I had transferred into a different container because I lost the lid to original. I'm using this door stamp and the Hi There Bear stamp set from Conqueror Ninth. I'm using some of my scrapbooking.com hybrid black ink. I normally use this ink now for projects where I don't really want a vibrant black. I kind of want it to be more neutral, which this color is. It's kind of more of like a charcoal gray in a sense. And so I don't want it to stick out. I kind of want it to like blend in the background. So that's why I'm using it. Took me a few times to get this to stamp out correctly. And I'm going to add the doorknobs to the door and start my ink blending for the door. And I'm going to add this shaded bear. Now, I'm not a perfectionist, so I did not even want to try to cut that paper out and then go get my, it was a Tim Holtz stamping platform. I was lazy. I just eyed it with my rolling block, my rocker block, acrylic block from Crafter's Companion from Tuesday Morning, because I'm lazy. I didn't feel like going and getting it. So I just eyed it as best I can. And however it turned out, it's what I kept. I didn't want to do a brown color just because I thought there was a lot of brown going on already. So I wanted to use a lighter color. So I used a gray color instead. I'm going to use some Simon Hurley ink and I'm going to blend that over the door real quick. And I'm doing a very rough, messy blend. Like I'm not even trying over here. I just didn't want to get it all over. It would have been better if I started off the page, but me just living on the edge. So I'm gonna cut that out and just do some fussy cutting. I don't know why I did fussy cutting. I did have a die for the door, but whatever. And I wanted to fussy cut out the bear, so why not fussy cut out the door? After I cut out the door, I'm going to start planning out the placement of everything and put the bear inside and start placing the the sentiments I'm gonna be adding to this card. So basically, I want to start making more cards that are more neutral kind of theme. Like it's not happy birthday or graduation, like something super specific. I kind of just want to have more vague stamp sets and cards made that I could kind of just give to people. I don't have to make a card. So if I want to give somebody this beautiful card and I'm doing a swap or a giveaway or just somebody happening to run across my mind, it won't be this birthday card. I got all because pretty much all the cards I have now are like birthday card. It won't be this big struggle to find a card that's not a birthday card. That's kind of basically it. Right now, I'm going through it. I'm picking out my little block, almost like a speech pattern, it's a speech bubble is kind of what I'm thinking of for this. That I'm going to have the sentiment on. So it's going to be right in front of the bear. I just need to make sure the sentiments line up and they fit that stamp set because I don't want to be too big. And the sentiment I'm using are from that stamp set. If I can find the things I'm using, I'll link it below. And I'm using this like sandy paper I got from, I think it might be from Tuesday Morning, one of those like bundle cardstock packs. So inside it says, "May your troubles be less and your blessings be more, and nothing but happiness comes through your door," is what the inside sentiment will say. And I'm going to edge it with the same Simon Hurley, I think it's bee sting color, I don't remember the name. And then on the outside, I'm going to get a smaller little piece of the postal die, the smallest one in the set, and stamp out, "I'm so happy to know you." So it's just kind of neutral. It's no, it's not like, oh, birthday, Christmas, congratulations, nothing specific. So I can just send this to my friend, like, "Hey, was thinking about you. Here's a card," kind of thing. I really like that. I thought the sentiment was really cute. And so I'm going to arrange him. I'm using a Prima glue stick. I got this a while ago. I'm going to use them before they dry up. It's like a pin glue stick. And then I'm using just some foam, I think some Dollar Tree, to pop up the sentiment. I definitely tell you though, I do like having my stash of cards already pre-made. It's just so much easier. Um, and it's like, okay, I need a card real quick. Go on little, I have an accordion file that I got from Dollar Tree that I put my pre-made cards in, and it's just so easy to go in there and grab them. Um, so I'm just gonna cut those things out. After a while looking at this card though, I kind of realized that I don't really like how plain it looks. I think it looks really plain on the outside. And I was trying to think how I'm gonna fix it. So I ended up adding some leaves. So I'm gonna leave frame for a while after I stamp up the sentiment, which just barely fit on this die. And I'm gonna go cut out some leaf dies because I realize it's too plain. It doesn't give me what I want. So I'm gonna do that afterwards. And I'm inking all of the little postal stamp dies with the same bee sting. I think it's bee sting color. I don't know. I'm not like right next to my desk. I mean, I am right next to my desk, but I'm not near where I put my ink pads, so I'm not gonna get up and get them. I'm a little lazy right now. Besides that, I'm gonna use the same glue stick from Prima to glue it down. And then I'm going to start working on the leaves for this, which I think add a great flair to this project because it just looked kind of plain to me. That's just me. I don't know. Um, so I'm using my Prisma, right? Prism to cut it out. And I was going to use a Prism, but I was having difficulties with it cutting, so I am using my Big Shot, and I did that off camera. And I'm using some different ink colors in my stash because the paper I used wasn't like dark enough for me, and I wanted some guys, variety. So I'm using some different brown, green ink pads to darken it up. I think one of those was from Abrilla Crafts from scrapbooking.com. It's an older ink pad, and I'm going to use the same Martha Stewart glue to glue those things down. Works really well. I mean, this turned out so pretty, guys. I really love how this card turned out. And if you wanted to, you could add um, maybe a bear by the door. It's up to you. There's so many things you could do this stamp set, but I am so excited how the thing turned out. I really been enjoying using my craft kit. It's just been so much fun and just so inspiring to really see what I can do with these things and using them over and over again or getting rid of them, whatever. But that's in the video, guys. I'm going to be slowing it down here and showing you guys a close-up, or as close as I can go with this camera. And I will talk to y'all real soon. Have a great day. Get crafty. And look forward for a update video on all the projects I've made on and off camera with the June Craft Kit. Bye!